Right fellas, today it's my turn. Right, I'm right out of my comfort zone to be truthful with you. For 2 days you've had Adam and Andy going head to head, but today I'm fishing with Rob on, not against him, I want to add that, alright? Basically what he's going to do, he's going to show me how he fishes the Flattie bass. It's always fascinated me match fishing for 2 reasons really. One, the competitiveness of it and the speed that you've got to keep doing it right through the whole time that you're fishing, and the other is the amount of fish that they pull in. I mean, it's phenomenal really. So what I'm doing is my setup, I'm going to be fishing like I would be if I was back home in the West Country. I'm going to be fishing for place. I'm not saying I'm going to get place here, I could get that. So my setup is going to be completely different to what Rob's using. But what Rob's going to show you is what he uses to actually fish this match. With me, I'm just going to be fishing as if I was fishing for place down on. So let's go over and have a look at what Rob's setup is. The rod, the reel, the rig, the bait. I mean, he'll run us through all of it. And it's an eye-opener for all you guys that come up to fish a Flattie bass that hasn't done it before. It will give you a good insight before you start fishing on Friday, alright, to how to go about doing it if you're not sure. There are those of you that do come up that actually know exactly what you're doing. And it fascinates me watching you all set up on the beach. You're all like clockwork. You know exactly what you're doing, how you set your stall out. I said, so let's go and have a look and see what Rob does. Well, as you can see, I'm almost set up. Rob's now setting up.
I'm getting there.
Continental style?
Yeah, yeah. Real flapper, basically.
So, it's got a 3-piece continental rod with a, what reel's that, Rob?
Shimano.
A Shimano reel.
Which is the one I use on the beach. Everything else,
braid.
Yeah.
What's your shock leader?
No shock leader. I'm 60-pound braid straight through.
60-pound braid straight through. So no shock leader. Is that because you don't need the distance?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
No,
got you. Right. Now you might notice on the bottom of Rob's rig, which he'll show you in a minute, he's got what he's called a pyramid lead, and the pyramid lead is coloured. You can get them all different colours: green, orange, red, even pink, blue. All sort of fluorescent colours. Probably using a 3-hook flapper, whereas I'm conventionally using a 1-hook clip now. There's every chance that I'm going to get schooled by Rob here because, as I said, I don't match fish, he does, and he's really good at it. Alright guys, this is Rob's rig. So there's the lead I was telling you about. This is a long wired pyramid lead, and as you can see it's coated orange. And then he's got a long drop down hook here. I think that's a size, what size hook's this, Rob?
That's a 1, I think.
Right, a size 1 hook. Then he's got a middle one, a size 1 hook, and then another one. Yep. Now you'll notice something about this rig. I did right away when Rob took it out. A lot of the 3-hook flappers that I've seen guys using, not up here, down home when they're match fishing, the snoods are only about that long. But Rob's got them out here, 18 inches, each one of them. Same size hook. Now you'll notice one thing about this rig compared to mine, there's absolutely no bling on it. Okay, not even a stop knot. But I find that really strange because I always thought when you're fishing for flatties you need an attractor, but obviously I think it's whether you choose to have it or whether you choose not to have it. If you think it's going to up your catch rate, you'll use it. Some do, some don't. I believe in it. Rob likes to fish just conventionally without any attractors at all. So that's his 3-hook flapper, guys. Okay fellas, right, we're just going to give you a quick run through of what Rob's going to use bait wise. You've noticed he's got an extra lead here. That's for his second rig that he's going to have ready baited. Okay, so it's all about maximising your time in the water. The more bait you've got in the water, the more chance you've got of catching fish. But as you all know, in this competition, that's one of the most important things, Rob, isn't it?
It is the most important thing, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you catch your fish, you measure them, you get it witnessed, you get your card signed. Every time you pull a fish out, now there are minimum sizes, are there?
No,
right, so
any length.
Any length, so you can have one up to 36 centimetres or one at 10, it really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
At the end of the competition, all the actual measurement is added into one, and that's how it's determined who wins first, second and third. Right, now your bait, mate. Right, just local blow lug, supply from East Coast Tackle. Very nice of Nick Burton to help us out for today. Rob's got two pots. We got one each basically. I've got blacks and I've got frozen crab, which I will show you in a moment. So that's basically you're ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready to rock and
roll.
roll.
You might notice something on Rob's wrist. It's the finger guard which he uses for his big Shimano fixed spool reel. Obviously, because of braid, you don't want it to cut into it. And you'll notice on my thumb, I've got a piece of rubber bite tube, and that's a thumbie, and that's for me to grip my reel. But it's basically, that's the setup, Rob, isn't it, for the match fishing?
That's it, done.
The free up flappers.
All set to go.
And I suppose once the gun goes off, or you know, when the match starts, you just go into match mode, do you?
Yeah, you do.
And he doesn't talk to anybody when he's fishing.
No, I do not.
You don't, mate, do you?
No, I do not.
No, I've watched you before. Yeah, it's just full on go, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, you enjoy this type of fishing anyway, don't you, mate?
The conditions are perfect as well today, I think.
Yeah?
Is that good? Perfect. It's very nice.
So you don't think that swells too much?
No.
I noticed when we
swells in quite close, see?
When we came down the beach, you said there's a lot more stones here.
A lot more stones. It looks a lot steeper as well this year.
Yeah, I thought that. We've got to look up there and see how steep the beach was.
It does look a lot steeper, which could be in our favour.
Yeah, but this is one of your favourite spots here, I believe, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is. Yeah. Well, this is Zone A.
That's why we've come here today. Zone A, yes. That's where last year Rob actually won his zone, and the year before that he came runner-up. But last year you were second overall winner.
Overall winner,
on you. So
that's
quite an achievement, mate, considering how many anglers you get along here fishing this.
Yes,
you know. But that's where the constant fishing and the casting and being as quick as you can, switching rigs and rebaiting and getting it out, maximising that time in the water is what get you obviously on the leader's table.
Is that alright?
Nice one. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Now we're going to go over and I'll show you my setup.
Find the smaller are better. It doesn't matter if they're slightly blown. We got plenty of scent in them. There we go.
So you see, this is my beta, and I think really I've made a bit of a schoolboy error here. I think I should have took it out the freezer, but maybe last night and not just this morning. But I'll persevere. So what I've got here, I've got some peeler, but I've only, because it's basically showing you guys how the match is fished by, I'd say, majority of the anglers here, with the free up flacker rigs that Rob's just showed on camera there, and I'm fishing it a more conventional way, as if I was down home fishing really, when we have the place, you know, the place cocks and that. So basically I've only brought 3 peeler crab. Now I peel and freeze these myself, and I get them from a local bait digger. As you can see, the way I wrap the crab. Now I've had crab in the freezer for 3 months, and I've took it out, let it thaw out, unwrapped it, and it's as good as the day I put it in. Because I always dry the crab out after I peel it. I press it into like kitchen roll or something like that takes a lot of the moisture, then I wrap it in newspaper before I wrap it in foil. And the reason for that is, if you wrap it in newspaper, it stops the ice crystals from forming on the flesh of the peeler. Because if that happens, then it's just going to rot the crab. So I got shown that by, it's funny isn't it, I've said I got shown that by an old boy. He was a lot older than me, but he was really good at keeping his bait. So anyway, I've got, these are a bit stiff. So I think I might struggle for a minute. But like I say, it's not about me and Rob against each other, it's just about showing you guys how Rob will actually fish the match. And I decided, rather than have a head-to-head with Rob like Andy and Adam had, I thought it'd be good that if I just showed you how I fish down home for place. Alright, you never know, I might get one here, I might get, and flounder as well, fish the same way for flounder as well. But I'll leave that to try and thaw out. I'm trying to unwrap that, but it's not going to happen. So I've got bait elastic, pair of scissors, the proverbial towel which you need, a few little crab, all needs thawing out, a few blacks, that's a packet there, and I've got 2 or 3 here. So hopefully in the next couple hours I can get some fish to show you. I'll be quite chuffed actually if I do get something half decent, you know. But my rig I'll show you right now, because it's different to what Rob's using, and it's one of my favourite rigs. It's one of my favourite rigs to use. So a lot of this needs to thaw out, guys. I can always pop over and slyly nick a few of his lug. Okay guys, right now I'm going to show you my setup. It's fairly plain and simple from what I use down home. Okay, it's a single clip down rig. Alright, now as you can see I've got Gemini solo clip there, absolutely love these. Okay, and a size 1 hook. Now, as Rob hasn't got, I've got a little bit of bling, because I use this sort of rig for place fishing. I've got beads, black and green, a couple of stop knots here, and a sequin to keep the bait on the hook. And then if I drop down, I've got a double SRT spring on this setup here. Not 1 but 2. And the reason for having 2, I've found before that with a single SRT spring and clipping it onto the breakaway imp, when I was compressing the rod, if I needed a bit of distance, it was coming unclipped as it went away, and I couldn't work out why. And then I realised it's because of the compression of the rod, the spring was closing up so tight that there was nothing left there to take the force of the cast, and it would come off the moment I let it go. So I experimented. I put 2 SRT springs on, and I thought I'd try it with that, and it worked perfectly. So I've stuck with it. Okay, the like Rob, I've got bling, he hasn't. I'm not saying that that's going to work here, I don't know. As I said before, match fishing is not my forte, but I do like the idea of just showing you how I fish at home for place, and I'm going to see if it works here as well. He's into a fish already. I've not even got baited up yet.
It's not the fish I want, I don't think.
Not the fish he wants. Let's see what it is.
It's fighting way too much for that. It could be a whiting or a bass.
It's a little bass.
A little Billy, there we go.
Absolutely cracking. He's got that one on the top hook. It's that way. I know.
Alright, got him.
What a cracking fish. Look at this, look. What a defence mechanism this fish has. It's got gill plates that are like razor blades, spines on the back, a spines underneath. There's not many fish out there that would take this fish. Absolutely well done, mate. Well done.
Going back.
I don't want the fish you were after.
No, definitely not. But
it's a fish.
At least a bass right there.
Yep. I've not even baited up yet, and he's got a fish in. How demoralising is that? I'm glad I ain't match fishing against him, that's all I can say. So I'm going to try a little bit of black lug. Brought these up myself. Nice and sticky. I don't think there's any particular way I'll put them on. I'll just sort of look, it's coming off on my hands already, so should be a lot of scent on there. But what I'm going to do is just to be a little different than him, I'm going to blast this one, not as far as I can get it, but a fair distance. I'll just go, and then what I'll do, if I don't locate the fish, I'm going to work my way in each cast, less and less and less. It's different for Rob. He seems to know exactly what to do, but I know he hasn't got the target fish, which is the fat fish, but he's already out with that. God, this, I can see now why they call these stickies. Look at that, look. So, I think I'm going to get, if I was match fishing with Rob today, I think I would get a right schooling, to be truthful with you. Pretty much like Andy gave Adam the last 2 days. Now I will say this, alright, I was on Team Slack. Only because it was against Andy, but yeah, they had a great couple of days, guys. Absolutely loved every minute of it. It was brilliant. So anyway, I'm going to go and wind this one up now, bang it out, and see if there's any flatfish further out. Right guys, as I said, my conventional setup is if I was fishing downhole, not like Rob with his 3-piece rod and his fixed wheel reel, his braid and his 3-up flapper. That's match fishing. This is how I fish downhole if I was fishing for flatfish. I've got a 6.5 rocket, as you can see it's magged up, but believe it or not, inside there I've got 2 brake blocks as well. There's a reason for that, is that I've converted the tournament reel back to sea fishing reel. My rod is a Ziplex Primo High Flex. It's a C-curve rod, which I absolutely love, and I've got the 6-ounce sinker on. So I'm going to have a cast and see if I can get a fish. Right guys, I would say that cast was about 160 yards, maybe a bit further. As you can see by the amount of line that's come off this spool, and this is only 10-pound line. So that's all you need for the little flatfish, just a light line. They're not a hard fighting fish. They can be if you get 2 or 3 pounder though. It's yours to sink,
It's
wasn't it?
ripping that way a little bit, but not a lot really. Yeah.
Mate, understand, mate.
See, but
I'm here to kick butt.
where you need to be.
That's awesome, guys. See what I mean about Rob being a match fisherman? Now, some people would look at that and think they're a bit small, but they all count. You measure every one, as we're going to show you now. So I'll get Rob to bring the measuring stick over here. We haven't got to write it down, but we're just going to show you how Rob actually takes the measurement of each fish.
That's where he's put the nose in. Nose in flat. Get him nice and long. So basically 20.
So it'd be 20, yeah?
It'd be 20 that one.
Yeah, mate. You take that one, look.
That one's about the same, I reckon. So he's 19.
19.
Touching 20, just about. Look.
Right.
Yeah, he's tight. His nose is tight against the end. Nice and flat. That's 20. That one.
And that little beauty.
And that little beauty is about 18.
Yeah, even one that small counts.
Counts. They all count. Everyone counts.
Absolutely brilliant.
Bit skinny these. 18.
18.
There we go.
So then you would add all that up to a full measurement, and then get the guy next to you to sign the card. He would
Basically
witness, or is it each individual one he has?
Each fish. What you do is you grab your measuring stick of your fish,
Yeah.
you go to the guy next to you,
Next
you
angler.
go across to him
Yep.
and put it on the measure,
Right.
and he marks it on your score sheet.
Each individual fish.
Yes.
Right.
Each
Okay.
individual
So you
fish.
don't lay all three on there.
No.
Take each measurement and then add them up and put that on your card. You do each fish you get.
Yeah.
So
Each
they
fish
know
you
on the
get,
card exactly how many fish you've caught.
caught,
as well.
and what length
Right.
each fish is.
That seems like hard work to me, guys. Really hard work. But anyway, with the measuring stick, you're going to make sure that you've got one of them, guys, alright? Rob, put all those fish back, and I'm going to get out of his way, because he's going to bait up and chuck out again. Well done, mate.
Blown a bit. Still works the job though. That'll be the last one at distance. So now after this I'm going to start working my way in bit by bit, and hopefully I can locate a few fish. But like I say, Rob's triple shot, I can't compete with that. He's a true out and out match fisherman, and he goes straight into match fishing mode as soon as he gets on the beat. Absolutely brilliant he is, honestly. You can be talking to him and he'll just run off because he spotted a bite on his rod. You know, but yeah, it's great. I'll be honest with you guys, you can learn a lot from this.
from watching what Rob is doing. That's exactly, you need to do that when you're fishing this match. So all I can say is good luck to all of you. I'm going to still keep trying.